Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast, episode 107. We have all the tea here this time. We're going to be talking about Alix Earle, and I'm so excited to deep dive into that because there has been so much talk around her with all of this going on. But you know how we start every single episode. Highs, lows, weekend recap. Maddy, take us away. What have you been up to? I feel like we've caught up pretty well.
Yeah, I have not been up to literally anything, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no. So honestly, I never have any highs and lows. I'm trying to think if I do. I mean, my low is probably, no, I guess high. It's my friend Anna's birthday this weekend.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we're doing something super cash. So, but still, it's a time to get together. So that'll be fun and exciting.
Right.
I'm trying to think. A low. Oh, a low. We're supposed to get another winter storm, snow, 3 to 4 inches of snow on Wednesday or today.
Yeah.
Tuesday to Wednesday. So
no, we're supposed to be in the teens. All this week.
Pissed. I'm pissed. I don't want snow.
Yeah.
Especially 3 to 4 inches.
I am so over the winter uglies. It's turned to an unbearable, phase of my life where I'm I need sunshine. I need to at least be half-ass tan. I put on that white shirt to go to Billy Bob's, and I was I'm the color of this shirt.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm going to have to tan for next week, but we're going to talk about next week in next week's episode.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, I guess this kind of will go into next week's episode, but I'm DIYing some shirt or a shirt for when I go to Mardi Gras. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yay. I can't wait to see that.
But I'm trying to think. I went to Giggly Squad last week.
Yes. Please give everyone the rundown.
It was amazing. If you don't listen to Giggly Squad, you need to listen to Giggly Squad aside from our podcast.
Right.
Duh. Because they're just funny girls.
They're amazing.
Hilarious.
That is actually one podcast, no matter what, you will be cracking up laughing
your
while
ass off.
Driving, cleaning, doing whatever you're doing while listening to them. You will be laughing so freaking hard.
Yeah. And it was iconic. Best night of my life. And yeah, it was so much fun.
Except your outfit was so cute too.
Oh, thank you. It was freezing that night. So I went and bought tights. Of course, y'all all know my thing with tights, okay? It pisses me off. I don't know why I'm spending $20 for literally the thinnest fabric in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to get navy tights. Well, you can't freaking find navy tights anywhere in store, okay? So
right.
I found some at Kohl's, but they didn't have my size. So I was pissed. They didn't have my size in any of the tights, so I was okay, on to Target. So Target, literally, I'm standing in that aisle for 20 goddamn minutes trying to find my size because they had every other size but my size.
And they're always jumbled up. They're never neatly in there. They're just shoved wherever.
And what pisses me off is they have little samples of the tights you can buy, but they never have them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about to give up and just be I don't know what I'm just gonna freeze my ass off.
Yeah.
That is what I'm just gonna freeze my ass off. And finally I found one pair of tights. They're ultra sheer, which is, if I couldn't find navy, I wanted ultra sheer. And I was hell yeah. Thursday, went to go put them on. Thank God it was a 2-pack. My finger straight through. Straight freaking through. And I was you've got to be kidding me.
Yep. No, I never make it through a full night without ripping them. Ever.
So
never.
I don't I haven't ripped a pair of tights in a long time, but I think it's because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe they're super thick tights. I mean, yeah, I guess they're not really opaque, but I was so pissed. So pissed. The other pair lasted all night, but I'm okay, those I can't wear again.
Wait, did you end up wearing tights?
Yeah, they were so sheer you couldn't tell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought where the story was going is that, like, you ripped them and you didn't end up wearing them.
No.
Because I didn't.
Oh, I would have froze my parts off because I didn't have a jacket. It was freezing. The tights literally didn't do shit. Like, they were so thin.
You just said they're just so sheer. Like, how is that going to keep you warm in any way?
Did not do shit. But it was a fun night. Best night. I, like, would literally sell a kidney and my left tit to go see him again. So
I'm so mad I didn't go see them when they were in Dallas. I swear, next time I will go wherever. I actually need to just, like, fly where they are, like, on tour right now and go see them.
Yeah. But seriously, so freaking good. So I think that's, like, all of my updates, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. From what I can remember. I really haven't been doing anything.
Very nice. No, sometimes it's nice to, like, keep it low-key. This past weekend, I was not low-key literally whatsoever. Went out Friday, went out Saturday. Like, Sunday was a rough day. It was a rough day. But, yeah, my high, I would say, I'm going to stay with my sister this weekend. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I feel like I haven't been to their house and, like, stayed the night there in forever. So that will be fun. And it's crazy. I mean, not that it matters, but, like, the weekend I'm leaving is the marathon here in Fort Worth.
Oh, fun.
So, like, literally everyone and their mother is, like, running in this neighborhood, like, gearing up for Cowtown because it's this weekend. So good luck to anyone who is running that. Maybe I'll be there next year. You know, that's the goal.
I will never be there. I'll watch.
I want to do a half. I really do. I really want to try to do a half because I feel like that's like, yeah, I did that. But I just don't. I can barely run 2 miles.
I'll sit on the sideline drinking a mimosa, cheering you on.
Holding the sign. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's my high. My low. I feel like I don't really have a low. I've just been, like, having so much fun, which it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I've been having so much fun. I feel like I haven't been getting, like, content, but I wish I could learn. I mean, yes, I always want to know how to live in the moment and, like, put all that aside, but I also want to learn the happy medium of, like, oh, I wish I would have gotten pictures there, or, like, oh, I wish I would have, like, vlogged here. So when you're in New Orleans for Mardi Gras, I'll be in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I have to vlog that entire trip. No questions asked.
I'm a little scared because, like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm absolutely 100% gonna vlog Mardi Gras. But then I was like, well, I don't know if a lot of that content can go on the internet.
No, I think, like, partly can, for sure.
Like, first thing in the morning, but after that, like,
yeah.
No, there's that, no, it shouldn't see the light of day.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see if I end up vlogging.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras.
We'll see what our vlogs look like next week.
Yeah.
Because when we get around to editing those and getting those out, because I'm excited about that. And I'm hoping, like, Vegas, like, there's still, like, activities to do. I mean, yes, like, drinking is a huge one there, but I just, like, love that I'm going with Kristen, so, like, she can help me get the content. Like, she's always on top of it. She's like, have you filmed anything? I'm like, oh shit, no.
Like, no, I haven't, thank you. God, I freaking love Vegas. Oh my god.
I know, I'm so excited, but we're not gonna get into it too much. We're saving it for next week, and we're gonna give everyone the rundown of, like, outfits, what we're doing, where we're going, all of that. Yeah, that was really my weekend recap. I just, like, went out with friends. I went to Hudson Westbrook, his concert at Billy Bob's. Yeah, it was great. And here we are, back to work. Another week.
Yeah, another week. Another dollar. But ever since seeing Giggly Squad, I, like, went, because I haven't, so, okay, I've watched Summer House and I've watched Winter House. I've watched, like, Winter House more, not religiously, but I've seen more episodes of Winter House. So I started Summer House from, like, the very beginning. I'm just obsessed.
I need to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all because I went to go see Giggly Squad, and then I'm like, oh, you know, it just, Now I just like am living my entire life.
Yeah. And I need to find a reality show. If there's any out there who want to cast me, please let me know.
Yeah,
because I'm more than willing to go on.
So this is our audition for Bravo. If you're out there, if you're seeing this.
Right.
I'm not confrontational, but I can be. If you need me to, I will.
Yeah. No.
If you need me to talk behind someone's back, I will. If you need me to be hilarious in my the interview cameo, what are they called? Like, well, you know when it's just like your singlet, like a cameo, but not a cameo.
It's like your interview time, like your I don't know what they're called, but I know what you mean.
Oh my god, the word's not coming to me. Like, I'll be funny in that.
Yeah.
Just give me, like, you know.
I will too. Just give me some time to like think of something funny to say, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's fine.
But yeah, so I've been just like literally watching Winter House. My entire weekend was just consumed with reality TV.
Love. And I'm going to start watching that and I think I watched season 1. I did for sure. But I just need to like continue watching it because I'm actually like really itching to watch something and like nothing is doing it. It's just
like mindless TV.
Yeah. That's what I need.
Like I definitely think my brain rotted this weekend.
Me on TikTok every time I'm like, Kassidy, put the phone down now.
I'm like okay. I was telling one of my coworkers this. I was like, this weekend I didn't even step foot outside. I didn't even leave my house. I didn't even leave my door.
Not even a walk, Maddie?
No.
Come on.
No. Well, it was it's been like the worst weather here in Nashville. Pouring all weekend. Like literally flash flood warnings. Like it's just been raining cats and dogs. But yeah, no, I didn't even like get fresh air.
Oh, that's one thing I do want to talk about. I finished your vlog. I'm absolutely like loving watching it because like I feel like I'm there with you. I'm like,
oh my god, wait, no, I know it's so much fun. I love it because it's like a way for us to like catch up in like our everyday lives that like we don't get to see. But I talk way too much, so I'm like trying to work on that.
Really, I don't think you do.
I've had the amount of like cut down I have to do because I'm like,
really.
No one is going to sit there and listen. No one. Not a single person.
No, I thought it was a really good one. I really enjoyed it, and I liked you, like, making dinner, the Giggly Squad recap, the get ready with me.
Yeah.
Love.
Thank you. Of course. Thank you. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Kassidy and I also vlog on the side. We've recently Kassidy's been vlogging for a lot longer than I have, and she's like recently like brought her channel back and like is dedicated. I just started dropping vlogs, so if you want some extra content of Fashionably Broke because you just cannot get enough of us, guess what? There's more of us. Just go check us out on our YouTubes. Kassidy Ray, Maddy Schweppy. Do it now, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications.
It's just fun to see, like, a whole different perspective. Because, like, yes, like, on here, we, like, get on here and talk about topics. But just, like, going through, like, everyday life. Yeah. I love it.
I'm, like, just scared. I've only released 2. I'm scared that, like, mine are going to get kind of stale. Because, like, I pretty much do the same thing every day.
No. I know. I haven't been recording one. I'm, like, probably doing them like twice a week just because like I run out of things to do.
no exactly. I feel like twice a week like it's good, or like twice a month weeks. Twice a month is like perfect because the one that I like just released I started like a week and a half ago and then I just never finished it.
Yeah, that happens.
We just had to pick it up from there.
I can't tell you how much, like, vlogging footage I actually have that, like, just never went out. Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I was like, yeah, that's actually too far gone, and, like, there's no way I can put that out anymore, so.
Yeah. Oh, well. But it's fun. I enjoy it. But speaking of social media people following along people's lives.
Yes.
Alix Earle.
She's the moment. She will always be the it girl. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, there will never be anyone above her. Like, it is so true that, like, she hit the nail on the head, and she knows how to do it all. So she came out with a hot mess, like podcast, vlog, whatever you want to call it, about celebrating Valentine's Day with Braxton, blah, 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 what she wanted to do. And she wanted to foster a dog because they're just like gone too much to like actually have like a dog of their own. And she's always been huge of like wanting to go to the animal shelter and like donating what she can to them. And she came home with this cutie dog named Asia. And like the content is just like superior of like
it's so cute.
It's so cute. Marketing this dog so much in hopes that like she'll get adopted in
by the end
like,
of the week.
There's no way she doesn't get adopted. There's no way.
No, it's so sweet. And like she's done this before, but not to this extent. Like she does the like little play dates at the shelter in Miami, and she'll like post about each individual dog. But I think it's so cute, and like it really is so sweet, and like so it just like really shows like the type of person that she is. That's like that's what she wanted for Valentine's Day. She wanted to foster a dog for 1 week to get it adopted before they left on a trip. And then it was funny, I didn't watch the episode, but I saw I saw a few clips, and like, you know, Braxton, of course, being like, you know, just the guy, and you know, a little bit older too. He was like Alix, like, love that idea, but what if the dog doesn't get adopted? Then she's like, then we'll figure it out. We'll take the dog on the trip. Like, but she's like determined to do it, and I think it's such a good idea, and it's so sweet, and I feel like that's a way to like use your platform, and not that like you have to use your platform for something like that 24/7 constantly all the time, but like it really just shows like really like where her mind's at, and like her heart, you know?
Yeah. And there's this other TikTok of literally someone commenting on it, and it was just like, oh no, like not a pit bull, like don't bring it around kids. And she like created this whole like video of like her little siblings there, and like the dog's just like licking all over them, playing with them, being so nice. And I forget what the sound was.
It was the Grinch.
Yes. It was so good, and I was like, now, if that's not a way to freaking come back, like clap back at someone, like that's amazing. Because it's always like, oh my God, it's a pit bull, blah, blah. Like any dog can be like that, truly. Like any dog can be like that. It's not just pit bulls. But I just love that she did that, and I'm hoping that she does get adopted by the end of the week.
I know.
But I feel like Alix is literally going to cry giving that dog away to someone else.
I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my God, that's so tough too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, her goal is like such a short amount of time, but like, it's still like, be hard.
Yeah. And apparently I think they adopted. I don't think they're fostering a cat. Her and Kristen at their apartment.
Yeah.
But I mean, I bet you Kristen's there like most of the time to watch the cat. Yeah.
But I'm just like, not a cat person.
I'm not either. And I just don't think I ever will be.
I wish I was. Okay, this is the thing. And like, this is why I like don't, well, there's a couple reasons why I don't have a cat. Number one, like Morgan is deathly allergic.
Really?
That would not be.
I didn't know that.
That kid's allergic to he's that kid that like growing up, there was that kid that was always freaking sick that had like the nastiest allergies. That's him. Allergic to literally everything that like blows in the wind. He's allergic to the earth. But if I ever like got a cat, I would want to declaw it, which everyone says like you like aren't supposed to do. Like it's not good, because if they were to ever like get out and escape, they would literally have no defense. So like that's another reason, because like I like hate to say it, but I would. And no one come after me. Obviously, this is why I'm not getting a cat, but like sometimes their claws scare me.
No, they will literally end your life. They truly will. They look into your soul, and they're already planning your death. I'm like, I will say that till the day I die.
The amount of people that are gonna come after us for me saying I want to declaw a cat. I promise I'm not actually ever gonna do that. But
so that's why I'm not getting a cat. It'll be fine.
It's like, and I love animals. I love like all animals, but like. And, like, I appreciate cats, but, like...
just not for me.
Not in my home.
Yeah, not for me.
Not for me.
I'll stick to dogs.
Yeah.
Who love me day in and day out.
Exactly. I just like a little cuddly animal.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I do want to talk about Alix's friend Sally. It was just her 24th birthday, and they did a 24-hour party. And, you know, they filmed every hour of, like, what they were doing throughout the 24 hours. And then they were also making, like, a podcast, like, sometimes in between with Alix and Sally. First of all, I love Sally. Like, she's giving me. Like, I love her. I absolutely love her. And I just, like, look at her and I'm like, you're just, like, a Jersey girl at heart.
Yeah, she
is. Like, you're absolutely a Jersey girl, like, at heart. And it kind of surprises me. She went to school in Charleston.
Well, that's what, that one podcast, her birthday podcast, they were saying that, like, almost everyone goes there from, like, where they're from and, like, the high school that they went to. So, like, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. It does make sense, but I guess I was just, like, shocked because, like, I don't know, Charleston just seems like a little more, like, preppy. You know what I mean? Just, like, doesn't seem like the 24-hour party in Miami vibe, but, like, you know, she can just go visit Alix and get out on all her partying and then go back.
Exactly.
So, honestly, seems like a pretty great deal. But, anyways, moral of the story is they are getting so much hate about this 24-hour party, saying that there's no way that they could do this on their own. Hints that they think drugs were involved.
Okay, I have a few things to say.
I don't think that's the case literally whatsoever.
Okay, so I think it's so stupid that people are giving them hate because, number one, they're probably just giving hate because they don't know how to have fun and they've never had fun in their life.
Absolutely.
Yes, 24 hours is extreme, but to me, it's the greatest idea ever. Have people never actually stayed up 24 hours and partied? Because I have, no drugs involved, just, you are literally just straight vibing. Like, and two, they did take naps.
Right. I was like, if anyone did some research or if anyone actually watched the podcast, there were hours at home. There were hours, you know, doing IVs. They were just chilling on a boat. Mean, like, they weren't at space for 24 hours.
The amount of times that I have had a full night of I did not go to sleep in college.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's not crazy. Literally at all. That, like, you don't have, and if there were drugs involved, hell yeah, that just makes their night even better. Like, I mean, obviously don't do drugs, kids, but I mean, like, why is it anyone's business if they're doing drugs? They're not, like, on their platform promoting, saying, like, oh yeah, I just hit the slopes. No.
See, that's what I just don't understand why, like, it has become such, like, a huge thing and that it's, like, all over the internet now.
Do people just not know how to have fun? Like, have people never had fun? Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. And I'm just like, you still have to remember, like, they're in their absolute freaking prime. And, like, I mean, they're living large.
Have people never been to Vegas? Have people never been to Miami? Like,
right. They live in Miami. They don't visit Miami. They live there. And I'm like, give them a break. I'm so over it. I'm so over the, like, oh, she's this, she's that. Oh, my God, look at that. And it's like, bro, well, literally what? I'm like, I was about to say her husband. That's crazy. Her boyfriend plays in the NFL. Like, that. I mean, granted, yeah, like, she could be doing it and he's not doing it. But, like, there's just no way. Like, chill out.
And also, like, it's none of your business if she is or not. Like, I mean, I don't think that they were. Obviously, they were documenting everything. I feel like you'd be able to tell if, you know, they were under the influence of something other than alcohol. But also, like, why does it matter? And that just, all the people that are hating, like, have just, like, they don't know how to have fun. I'm sorry that you can't stay up past midnight. Like, that's your own damn problem.
Right. No.
Figure that out.
It's just, like, straight haters. And it makes me so absolutely mad because I was enjoying every second of it. And I was, like, looking forward to it. I was looking forward to see the updates.
I literally did that going from your birthday party to Vegas.
No, literally.
I didn't go to sleep. No drugs involved.
Right.
Like, it's easy to do if you just like to have fun.
Yeah, and you're around good people who are like the party.
And you just drink a lot of coffee, a lot of espresso martinis, a lot of Red Bull. Red Bull vodka saves nights.
Yeah, there you go. There you freaking go. Yeah, but I was like, dude,
it's dumb.
This girl can't win. Like, when she does it all right, like, she still can't win.
I mean, no one can win. I think, like, right now, too, I don't know what it is with, like, our generation is, like, we're not happy with anything. Like,
our generation is a bunch of haters.
Literally,
like, to the core.
Not happy with anything. And, like, I know, I don't know, like, the full backstory of, like, this story, but I'm just bringing it up as an example. Well, it's, like, sort of as an example because I don't know the full story. But, like, Avery Woods, she always gets hate. Right now, she's, like, in the biggest...
Yeah.
The biggest scandal, I think, of, like, her career in social media. I don't know any of the backstory. But, I mean, she even said, she was just like, listen, like, I'm just always, like, people just hate me on the internet. And, like, people are always going to hate me on the internet. There's nothing I can do. Obviously, I said some things that I probably shouldn't have. But I'm like, yeah, it is true. Like, if you just have haters, you just have haters.
I mean, yeah, you have that just comes with it. If you're going to have that sort of platform, it's going to come with the hate.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always going to be as heavy as, like, people, like, wishing you well and, like, wanting to tune into everything.
Yeah.
But you're definitely going to get the hate. But, yeah, Avery Woods is...
It might have been a bad example because I literally don't know the story at all. Like, I haven't had... She posted, like, all I know is she posted an apology video and people were still mad. I didn't watch it. It was really long. And then I was, like, trying to figure out what happened, but I gave up, like, very quickly into trying to figure out what happened. But you could also look at it as in, like, Alex Cooper literally always gets so much hate. Hallie Batchelder, I think that's say her last name. She always gets hate, and it's just like you just gotta like roll with the punches.
Do you think Alix Earle's leaving unwell?
No, I don't think so.
Have you seen that like all over social media?
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that because I think that Alix and Hallie are so close. I feel like they're really similar. They're closer in age, and just like. I feel like they're very similar, and I feel like they have just like become really, really good friends. But like if you look at a lot of the other unwell podcasts or like just people that are a part of the network, half of them aren't invited, or half of them don't go to the events, and like that's fine.
Right, because everyone's making this huge deal saying Alix Earle's, like, leaving the Unwell Network and, like, where is she going to go to next? I'm like, I don't think she is. I just think she's busy. Like, she has so many different avenues, while now, like, Alex Cooper is strictly unwell and, like, nothing else. And, like, Alix Earle literally has anything in every, like, party she can be freaking going to.
Well, like, and, like, Hallie Batchelder, like, she does TikTok and she has her podcast, but, like, and, yeah, she's probably doing other things, but, like, she isn't as booked and busy. She could be, but it just could be all in New York, but isn't as booked and busy as, like, Alix Earle. Alix Earle did 3 Super Bowl commercials. She also was, just announced in Sports Illustrated again.
But also, like, her boyfriend's in the NFL. So, like, they were going to events for him as well that, like, he was invited to, too. Yeah. So, like...
And so I just think that... I mean, shit, who knows? Maybe she is. But, like, it wouldn't make sense because I'm pretty sure, like, she started the podcast under Unwell. So, obviously, they own the royalties to it. So, I mean, obviously, she probably has a contract that, like, will end. And I know she's been with them for well over a year. But, like,
was she the first one?
Yeah.
Right?
Her and Madeline Argy.
Oh, yeah. I never really, like, got into her.
I haven't listened to her podcast. But, like, she doesn't really go to much. And she just moved from the UK to Los Angeles.
I was about to say, didn't she, like, isn't she in the UK?
No, she lives in LA now.
Okay.
But, I mean, also, it's, like, they all live in, like, different places. And, I mean, I think that it's just kind of, like, up to their schedule. And that, you know, Grace was just signed. she hasn't like they just released her podcast.
I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait to even just like see what it like gives and what it's all about. I'm like, I feel like there's so much like, I wonder if she's gonna have guests on all the time, just because like I felt like in Plan Brie, like sometimes Brie carried it so much, because like technically it was her podcast,
yeah,
and like Grace was always just like, you know, the known guest and then got brought on. But I wonder how she's gonna do like alone, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. But I also think that like too, Alix will do like events with like the newest people that have signed. I mean, Harry Jowsey hasn't been to events in a long ass time, or if he is, he's not posting about them, so you never know.
I guess it is like the newer people who really go, because like right now you've been seeing Grace and like Avery Woods there like all the freaking time.
A lot. And Hallie. But I think it's just because her and Hallie are close.
Yeah, Hallie's crazy, bro. That girl is she's so funny. But like some of her like podcasts, like I will try to watch, and I'm sorry, like, which this is some people's cup of tea, and like to an extent it is mine. That girl is so out of touch. It's crazy. Like,
I know, but sometimes I just really like listening to that, because I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it's fun, but then sometimes I just get pissed off, because I'm like, so what have you been doing up until you got signed to Unwell? What have you been doing?
Just living life. She's a stay-at-home daughter.
No, stay-at-home daughter, using daddy's credit card.
Hell yeah.
It is what it is.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I wish. I'm jealous. That's no hate. I'm just like, I wish that was me.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy that she's 27. Like, I never would have guessed. I would have guessed she was younger.
I know, she's our age.
Whoa. She's a year older.
Practically.
Whoa.
Practically our age.
We're
okay.
not there yet. But,
okay. We're getting close.
Yeah. Ew. I don't even want to think about that. Like,
yeah, neither do I.
27 just seems like such an ill age.
I know. Nothing exciting happens at 27.
Not until like 30. And God, 30. That's coming way too fast. Like,
Morgan turns 30 in like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
The big 3? That's crazy.
And
I sometimes forget he's older as well.
I guess. Well, I guess. Do we count this week or not?
Yeah.
So it's on March 10th.
No.
To 17th.
Like a little under a month.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
3
that's
weeks.
2 weeks.
3 weeks then. Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
3 weeks.
too much
Because
for me to
17th.
process. Way too much.
Okay. Anyways, on to the next topic that I cannot wait to talk about. I don't know if Maddie's like as obsessed as me. Probably not.
Yeah,
because
probably
I'm
not.
like obsessed.
But that's okay, because you have your obsessions, I have mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tate McRae. Oh my God. Her new album comes out on Friday. I'm literally counting down the seconds until that album comes out, because she's released all like the song titles now. She has a song with the Kid Leroy, her boyfriend, and I literally cannot freaking wait.
Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sometimes it does really irritate me when they do like little snippets of like every single song on TikTok, because it's always the best parts that they're like promoting on TikTok. So like when you get to the song, you're like, oh yeah, there's the part, like, and it's like the best of the best, and you're like, okay, well,
you're like, all right, on to the next one.
Yeah, like that verse was great, but like I was looking for a little more. Everyone was really scared because she came out with Sports Car, which was like definitely like a different vibe. Her music videos have really been like a different vibe, kind of giving like Britney vibes ish. And everyone was scared that she was gonna lose her like sad tunes. No, there's still a few in there, and I am living for those, and I cannot wait to hear. Like, I've been trying to deep dive and like trying to even find like it released somewhere like on YouTube or something, because I just like can't wait any longer.
When does it come out?
Friday.
Oh, you got it. You can wait.
I know. I just like literally can't wait. I don't know if it's like Thursday, like Friday morning or like Friday night.
It'll probably be midnight. Like Thursday going into Friday midnight.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I will literally stay up till midnight and I will sit there and listen to every single song. And I just can't. I think her and the Kid Laroi song is going to be amazing. I've already heard like part of it on TikTok, and like their voices together are just like pure gold. And I'm going to see her in September. And if the Kid Laroi doesn't come out and perform that song with her, I'm suing somebody. I'm absolutely suing.
I'm done.
Because I can't wait. I'm absolutely can't
wait. Well,
wait.
I'll have to give it a listen.
You will. I feel like you would love it. I'm surprised you're not like in love with her.
I'm really not a big music person, honestly. But like the thing, I never have been. Yeah. I listen to songs. Like I don't have like a favorite artist. I mean, yeah, I love Miley Cyrus. Okay.
Yes.
I love Sabrina Carpenter, but like I don't have like, I don't know how to like explain it.
Yeah.
I'm like I've never been a big concert goer. I mean, like, if Miley Cyrus were to be like, I'm going on tour, I'd be like, okay, that's something I have to get tickets for. Like, I thought the same thing about Sabrina, but, like, I didn't get tickets. Because, like, I don't know, I just, like, forget.
So what I'm saying, it's, like, I hate, and this is just, like, my budgeting brain. Like, if I'm making a big purchase, I have to know ahead of time. Like, a good amount ahead of time, and this is what makes me so mad with pre-sale. They announce like pre-sale like 5 days before they go on sale. I'm sorry, how do I come up with $500 in 4 days?
I'm also, so like you say that, which is like so good. I'm not like a planner at all. So to me, sometimes I'm like, well, okay, if I'm buying tickets to go to a concert 8 months from now, I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing. Like, I don't know. Or, like, okay, I'm like, all right, I'm going to put it on my calendar. I'm going to do it. 8 months from now, I'm going to forget that I bought tickets.
No, that's crazy. There's actually, I saw this girl from my college. She's selling 3 Kelsey Ballerini tickets for next week. And I'm, like, debating if I should get them.
See, I'm just, like, such, like, a last minute, like, hell yeah, I'm going to just make that decision. It's, like, trips. I don't know what it was, like, just, like, talking about trips and, like, trying to plan something out for the summer. I'm, like, no. When I feel the mood, like, when I'm in the mood to, like,
that's crazy.
I have a free weekend in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go look at flights.
That's crazy because that's most of the time that's when it's like the most freaking expensive.
Knock on wood, I feel like I a lot of times get lucky. So I'm going, we're going to talk about it next week. Oh God, I keep saying it. Like I'm going to Mardi Gras. I was not planning. I bought my tickets last weekend. And all of my friends were like, dude, all of the flights were $800. Like, there and back, there's no way you're going to find a flight. I found a flight for, like, the cheap. Like, good time. I mean, like, they're all, like, late night flights. But, like, that's what I always fly. And they're like, how the hell did you get that price? Everything we looked at was, like, crazy expensive. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just looked at it at the right time.
No, that's freaking crazy. I feel like the flights I always see are, like, so expensive. And it's like, if you're not leaving the next day at 5 in the morning, you can forget, like, saving any part of money.
See, I swear it's the late night flights. And everyone's like, no. But I swear it is. Like, I swear it's late night flights. They're always so cheap. I feel like early flights are, like, super expensive. I do have to say, the only time buying a flight late has bit me in the butt was when I went to Vegas. And I had to just buy the one way there.
No, it's insane.
I will never pay that much for a flight ever again.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we're leaving on Monday. Because we saved probably like $300 with the flight leaving, like, compared Sunday to leaving Monday.
And, like, if I can't find a cheap flight, then, like, obviously it's not meant to be. Then I'll be like, okay, can I drive it? And then if I'm like, if it's too far, then I'm not going.
Yeah, please don't road trip with your car. Please.
I know, that was one thing. I literally was like, do you think I could make it to New Orleans in my car? And Morgan looked at me. He was like, absolutely not. Don't even try. Like,
is Morgan going
dumb?
Or is it just you?
Just me. Well, yeah. Morgan hates New Orleans. And, I mean, put Mardi Gras on top of that, oh my God. He would literally have a heart attack.
Y'all are so polar opposite.
No,
I love it.
Insane. It is insane. Insane.
Fair.
But anywho, yeah, Tate McRae. She's coming.
Can't wait.
She's coming to Nashville September 11th. And Morgan's a really big fan of hers.
Really?
Because she's hot. Yeah.
Yeah, she's so hot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so, like, I sent it to him. I was like, do you want to go? And he was like, I don't know. Depends on, like, how much tickets are. He's like, I'm not going to pay a lot to see her from far away. Like, I'd rather see her from up close.
Right.
But the tickets are probably going to be crazy. So
that's crazy. She's in Nashville the week before because ours is September 18th.
I feel like it's always, like, right around the same time.
It is.
Which
Literally,
is kind of crazy.
Is.
Or it's, like, always, like, Nashville, then, like, Louisiana, or, like, Louisiana, then Nashville, and then, like, Texas, or, like, Texas, Louisiana. I don't know.
You know what I've seen lately, which sometimes I just think I'm, like, late to the game. I feel like sometimes Dallas is, like, one of the first stops.
Yeah.
Or, like, even on some podcast tours, like, the DFW Metroplex, like, hasn't even been a part of the tour. It's, like, Austin and San Antonio, and I'm like, San Antonio over Dallas? What is happening?
Yeah. I feel like for, like, podcast stuff, for sure. Like, all concerts pretty much come through Nashville. But because there are so many concerts here that, like, all of the ones I ever want to go to are, we talked about this, or, like, literally the middle of the week, like,
oh my God.
Like, I want to go to a concert on the weekend. I don't want to go on a Tuesday.
No, and I'm getting so tired of these big people coming in and it being on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Like, not even like a Thursday where it's like, oh, like, I'll go to the concert Thursday, I'll take Friday off, like, and I'll just do a long weekend. No, it's like a Tuesday.
No, yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to go to a concert on a Tuesday. And then,
actually,
I'll look at whoever's coming, like, that weekend. I'm like, really? They couldn't have taken the Tuesday?
I think... Is she playing the 18th or the 20th? Is
that a weekend?
The 20th is a weekend. The 18th's not.
But that's a Thursday.
So, yeah, it is a Thursday. So, like,
Thursday's
probably
good.
Just take Friday off. But still, like...
Oh, goddamn, you're taking off.
Why not a Saturday? Literally, why not a Saturday? Like, that makes no freaking sense.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know.
Whatever. It is what it is. But this has just become into me ranting about things, and another rant I'm about to go on is, I mean, it's not really a rant. My hair, I'm over it, and I need help. I need help styling it. I need help with the color, and I just know when summer comes around, I'm going to want to have lighter hair. But I've preached to so many people, don't dye your hair, don't dye your hair, and then what am I supposed to do? Turn around and dye my hair?
I think that you should, like, do something crazy with your cut.
Whoa, like what? I already tried the bangs.
I say, like,
and
not like that crazy.
I literally hated nothing more than having hair in my face.
No,
nothing more.
I think that you need to get, like, I'm not saying go short at all. Literally at all. I think that you need to go above the boob, above the nip, and then just get, like, literally do what Alex Cooper just did. Like, get crazy layers. Like, do, like, the Rachel Green cut. And then just, like, crazy, like, face framing layers. Like, crazy, like, when I say, like, layers, like, layers. And then I feel like it'll, like, give you a little something when, like, you style.
Yeah, I just also get so nervous when cutting my hair because I'm a person who... Everyone knows I love a slick back, and, like, if it's not all going back, we have issues.
Yeah, no, it'll all go back.
But then, like, also during the summertime, like, am I doing my hair day in and day out? Could you imagine those layers with my whack-ass hair not done? Horrid.
No, it'll be fine.
But I was going to say I do only wash my hair like once a week. So like that's styling once a week.
Exactly.
But like when you're going to the pool, when you're having lake days.
You want something different? I'm giving you something different.
I don't know. I kind of just want to like add in like some like light.
No.
Brown.
No. Get clip-in extensions, bitch.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just
don't do it to your
know.
hair. Don't ruin your hair like I've ruined mine.
Oh, I don't think yours is ruined.
It's so ruined.
I bet you the amount of slickbacks I do, I bet you my hair's just as ruined and just as broken, where there's a ponytail literally in my head 24/7.
No, my hair is just getting thinner and thinner. I was supposed to get my hair done this past weekend. I'm poor and broke, so like there's that. And then I was just like, I just can't do my hair because like I don't know what I'm gonna do, and like I don't want to put bleach on it. I don't want to not put bleach on it, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Give it a few months, and then like we'll touch it again.
Yeah.
Because
Some
I think
food
I was
for
just
thought. You'll think it over and then it'll just come to you.
I think I was just going too often. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. Like, and it's at the worst length on the entire planet. It's fine. I'm just gonna start wearing wigs.
I heard that on your vlog. I thought that was funny. Have you seen? I mean, obviously, like there's girls all over TikTok who have a bob, and they're like, if your bob's like not bobbing, it needs to be shorter.
No, it does. So it does. Because, like, I really liked my hair when it was, like, really short. But, like, I want to grow it out. I want to grow my hair out now. So if I cut my hair again, we're back to square one. Back to the square one. So I either want my hair really short or, like, long. And right now it's ugly.
Shut up. It's not ugly. I didn't know you were trying to grow your hair out, though.
Because it's going to take me, like, 7 years to grow it out. So I have to start the process now.
You said for my wedding I want long hair.
No, literally, it's going to take me like 5 years to grow it.
For your wedding, you can just get extensions. You'll be fine.
Obviously. Duh. That's what I was planning on anyways.
Well, God,
that's a given. Because we need to have thick hair.
Yeah.
Duh, to be able to do it. So, like, it takes my head forever to grow a hair, apparently. So we have to start the process because I was like, I'm just gonna cut it again. But then I'm like, I'm gonna have to get back to this ugly length.
No, recently, and I was stalking you on Instagram recently. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Your hair used to be
stalk you literally all the time. You're totally fine. This weekend, you know what I was, when I like randomly texted you this weekend, I was actually physically stalking your location.
I do that all the time with all my friends. I just check in on everyone.
I saw you driving, and I was like, I wonder where she's going. And then I texted you, what are you doing?
And I was like, oh, I'm getting food. She goes, where? I'm looking at your location right now. I said, about to pull into In-N-Out. That doesn't even faze me. Like, there are so many people who do that to me, and like, me and Hannah do that to each other all the time. Well, I think I do it to Hannah more than Hannah does it to me.
I do to everybody.
When, like, there's this one time recently that she was at McDonald's, and I just, like, so happened to look at her location. I was like, hey, like, do you mind bringing me a McChicken? And it's just something we've always done since, like, college, and it's so funny because she's like, yeah, I'll be right there.
And, like, okay, I do it with my friends that, like, I went to college with because they don't post as, like, often as, like, we would. Yeah. Or, like, like, we don't Snapchat and stuff, so sometimes, and, like, I don't text them, like, what are you doing? But sometimes I'm just, like, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder where they're at. I'm like, oh, it's Saturday night, I'm not doing anything, I wonder if they're out. I wonder where they're eating dinner. And I'll just go stalk them.
Yeah. A lot of the times I actually go to your profile to, like, look at outfits to try to get, like, inspo.
There's no inspo on there.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. But, sorry, continue about my hair. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, your hair used to be so long.
It used to be so long.
So, like, I almost forgot that your hair used to be so long. That's crazy.
But it was so long, and it had, like, 3 strands.
No, it didn't. I think that should, I mean, Maddie, the thing is...
3 strands.
which I think our generation does not understand is like thick hair is like genetics. Like,
no, I know. Trust me, I know. My dad is bald. My mom has 3 hairs on her head. My sisters have no hair. And guess what? My poor children are screwed. Morgan, love him to death. He doesn't have a big, thick-ass head full of hair. So, like, my kids are literally not set up for life.
No, that's okay. Sometimes it benefits you, let me tell you. Sometimes dark, thick, brown hair is not everything in life. When it comes to bikini season, talk to me then.
Shave it off and make a wig for me.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I wonder who could grow their hair out faster if I
You! It's not even a competition. Automatic winner. Today, I bet that your hair has grown way faster and longer than mine has.
I don't bleach it. I do nothing to my hair.
And it doesn't matter. I have like 3 eyebrow hairs as well. Like, I literally, like,
just like a hairless cat.
Yeah. It's not, like, even if I go natural, I'm still not going to have hair on my head. And it won't be it won't be fried, so it won't have any texture to it. I won't even be able to curl it.
Oh my god. Okay. Now you're just getting out of hand. That's stupid. That's so stupid. I don't even want to hear it. Anyways, moving on. We're about to laugh so much harder because you sent me this TikTok.
I did?
Of the damn heatless curls. I mean,
it's getting out of control.
How far are we going to take it? How absolutely far are we going to take it? First of all, heatless curls have never looked good on me. I never do them because it just never works out. No, I swear half these people saying they're doing heatless curls, they literally style their hair, wrap it up in that, and then like wake up the next day and they're like, oh, look at me undo that. There's no way that did that. There's no way. And like these girls, like you can't have texture to your hair. Like me, yeah, you can't do it.
I thought that it would work like really well because you have naturally curly hair, but no.
But it's so curly that like it misses like the whole back.
Oh,
you know what I mean? When it just like loops around kind of thing. And like also it's just like my hair is like frizzy and nappy and like gross if like heat's not applied. So it's just like a no.
I have short hair, so I can't do any of them. But like last night I slept in a braid, not to like give me some curl, but just because I was like, I just need this shit out of my head. Like I need it out of the way. I woke up, took the braid out. I was like, oh, maybe I'll have some waves. No, stick straight. I was like, I give up. I give up.
No, you just need to do the braid a little tighter. I know that was a loose-ass braid that you put in your hair. I know for a fact.
But these heatless curls are getting out of control. Okay, so first it started with the little, like, loopy, the thing that you looked like. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Like Cindy Lou Who.
Yes, Cindy Lou Who. Then there was the unicorn, where they took that thing and they put it, like, they had a unicorn horn. Okay, so multiple ways to, do heatless curls. Then the sock curls became a thing. Well, I don't even know what else. And now we've reached a point where we've gone too far. We've taken a left when we should have taken a right. And this morning, the first TikTok I opened my phone up to was a chick with a thong on her head doing heatless curls. A thong.
Did you look at the comments?
No, I didn't.
It was so funny. It's like, oh wow, I never thought of that one.
I mean, honestly, I never thought of it, but I'm like, for real? Like, that's not real. That's not.
That's crazy, but like, when you think of it,
kind of
like,
makes sense.
It works.
It does make sense.
Like, it does make sense, but like the fact someone actually did that, come on. Like,
No,
babe,
come on.
Pull the curling iron out. I'm so over this. I'm so over it.
Seriously.
Like, there's no way it's doing that much damage. Like, there's just no way.
Well, and so then I was trying to think, and I'm like, okay, obviously heatless curls has always been a thing because, like, you know, you watch those, like, TV shows or movies where, like, the women go to sleep with, like, their hair all up, like, done up and, like, curled up, and they have their little, like, scarf, and then they go to sleep, and then they wake up, and then they take their hair down, and then they pin it all up. But I'm like, I'd rather that. Like, I'd rather, like, individual curlers instead of one big, I don't even know what to call it. A foam snake. Instead of a snake on your head, a sock in your head, or a thong.
I was gonna say, so, like, the sock one, I was like, okay, like, really, a sock? Because, like, I literally saw girls with, like, dirty-ass socks in their hair. They're like, oh, yep, just pulled this from here. And I'm like, be so for real right now.
I went to the grocery store last week, and there was, and hey, no hate at all. There was a girl with sock curls in her socks walking around the grocery store with 2 socks hanging down from her hair like she was a goddamn hound with a sock on her forehead. I was like, period. Okay. Moving on.
The amount you see in airports or, like, on an airplane of heatless curls, and I'm like, I'm sorry, there's no way you're getting that kind of blowout in a 2-hour flight.
No, and I don't know. I think I do it wrong. I mean, like, I've tried the sock curls one time, and I literally got so pissed off. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I ripped them out of my hair. I ripped hair with it, too. Like, I was like, I can't do this. Pissed me off. Oh, my God. We also forgot about the leggings. People will, like, put, like, leggings on their head. Like, come on,
I mean,
guys.
It's the household items, or I guess, like, the clothing materials that, like, we're using.
I mean, innovative. Like, innovative.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah, for sure. But...
It doesn't work that well, in my experience. Also, it's the most uncomfortable thing to sleep in, ever.
That's what I'm saying. It's never been comfortable to sleep in, like, ever. And I just don't understand how people... Like, there are people who do heatless curls religiously. Like, that is what they do, like, through and through.
I'm like,
no.
How did you get a good night's sleep? Like, there's no way that you did.
I would be thong is too far. It's too far.
It does look the most comfortable to sleep in, like, with it on your head. If we're being real.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. I mean...
But also, I'm like... I'm not gonna lie here. I don't know if my thong would fit over my head. Like, I think that I would need, like, a really small size. A size that I obviously don't wear.
I guess, actually, thinking about it, too, I'm like...
I would need an extra small for my head.
Like, yeah, I don't like a thong squeezing the hell out of me.
Hell
but,
no!
Like, to go to bed, like, I would need something to hold the curls, so I'm just not...
I'm like, I want to go put a thong on my head to see what, like...
No, literally, me as well. Did she give the end results?
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Yeah, I clicked on it.
I didn't make it that far.
I did click on her profile. I think that, honestly, I think she started the trend. But I think by this point, every single girl has seen this video of this girl with the thong on her head. And now, our For You pages are about to be literally every single girl posting about thong heatless curls.
Yeah, she said, I'm unfortunately very easily influenced.
But, like, I swear it's, like, that video. Because I have not seen a single other person post about them using a thong on their head to do curls.
Okay, I just saw the result of this.
It's not that great. But they also look super loose. I don't know.
It's not that great, but it's giving, like, you used a curler and brushed through, babe.
No,
like,
I know. Some of them, especially the sock curls, I'm like, I don't know. I'm
just going to keep frying my hair.
That looks pretty damn good. But I also have no hair. So I'm like...
Well, I have hair and it doesn't work. And half the time I can't even figure out how these girls are doing it.
No.
So I'm just like,
dude, neither can I. I tried the heatless curl with the little snake thing.
No.
I was like, how do they even get it? Like, how? I couldn't do it.
Start braiding and then turn it into a French and then do a Dutch and then end with a fishtail. I'm like, what? No, I can't do it. Whatever. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like wish I could do it. I just can't. I haven't figured it out.
Yeah, I don't even really I wish I could. Like, I'm just gonna use my heat and like it's gonna be fine. And like, obviously my heat has lasted me 7 days.
Okay,
so
well, unfortunately I curl my hair and then I go to sleep on it and then I wake up and it's straight.
But do you know how many people would die for straight hair? I would love to have straight hair.
Take it, honey.
We can actually just switch. We can switch.
Yeah, I don't want it. Everyone wants what they can't have. I totally get that. But like, yeah. I think I'm about to get like a silk bonnet because like, if I curl my hair, I don't want to I want it to last.
I've been seeing everyone getting those, and they're saying that they're like actually really helping. Even like just like sleeping in, period. Not even for like styled. They're just saying like it's better for your hair. And I'm like, am I just doing everything wrong?
Yeah. No, yeah, of course. Everything. I've never done that, but it's fine. I don't know. I think because I used to use a silk pillowcase.
I use a silk pillowcase.
I don't anymore. But I also have pillows that won't fit in them. Because I have king size pillows.
Bougie. Okay.
So I think I just need to get a bonnet.
Yeah, I'll ship you one.
Perfect.
I'll pick out my favorite one and I'll ship it to your house.
Sounds good.
It'll be a surprise.
Sounds good to me. Okay. Oh my God, we're already at an hour. Normally I check the time throughout us recording. I didn't, not once today. Oh my God, I'm about to sound like a millennial.
I know. What was this about? I'm confused.
I'm confused. What is the proper way to use the term crashing out?
Crashing out?
Like, what does it mean?
I just feel like crashing out's like, God, I'm about to have a meltdown. Or like, I'm tired, I'm crashing out. I'm drained. I'm crashing out.
Okay. All right, that's it. That's all I have to ask. Because I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, I see people use it, but I'm like...
What do you think it meant?
Well, like that. But I'm like, also, like, what's the proper way to use it?
Well, it's Urban Dictionary, that.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could have done that. I just thought it would be funny for the pod. Except it's kind of embarrassing because it makes me seem millennial, which I'm not. So...
Thank God I don't want to
I don't
be
know. We
classified as that.
really, unfortunately, walk the cusp.
We really do.
Yeah.
And it's like, kind of like, oof.
But like, there are people that are like a lot more Gen Z than I am. And I'm kind of like, I need to get to that point. Because I don't identify. I don't identify with the other. With the latter. It couldn't be me. Except I feel like it kind of is.
I mean, this has so many different things. Like, it says means to get really mad or upset.
Right?
Lose
like,
all
oh my
your
God, I'm
self-control.
crashing out right now.
I go insane and or do something stupid. To willingly or unwillingly enter into a situation knowing the outcome will not be good.
Like, where did the term... Like, I want to know, like, where that term, like, came from. Because, honestly, I think lore... Like, I know lore was, like... a term, like a new term for, you know, the people. It's a word. But I feel like it got like really popular with Hallie just using it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And now it's
I
like
think it's these
lore.
big like influencers using it. And it's like, oh yeah, just part of my lore.
Like what kid? Like who was like, damn, I'm crashing out right now.
Probably some kid in college, honestly.
Or like some kid in, I don't know, dead 8th grade. I don't know.
Could be that. Could be a kid who like doesn't even know what he's like saying, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all I have for today's episode.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to yet another episode. This was kind of just a catch-up one. You know, Alix Earle, partying, unwell, you know, just everything we love to talk about.
Yeah.
But we will see y'all here again next week. Please like, comment, subscribe on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram.
All of the
Any
above.
and all.
TikTok.
But we will see y'all next week. Bye.